Let us see our next question. With the help of following figures, calculate market price of the share of a company by using Walter formula, by using the Gordon formula, that is the dividend growth model. Earning per share is 10, dividend per share is 6, cost of equity is 20%, internal rate of return is 25%, retention ratio is 60%. That is the question. Friends, over here, let us have a discussion regarding solving of this question. Earning per share is 10, fine. Dividend per share is 6. So can we say that the EPS 10, DPS 6. So there is retained earning of 4. So we understand that the retention ratio is 0.40. How this is 0.40? It is 4 upon 10. 4 rupees reinvested out of 10 rupees of the earning. So the retention ratio is 0.40. This is what we understand. Now the question is also providing the retention ratio. That is 0.60. So I hope that you can understand. So there is an internal mismatch in the question. Whatever the dividend per share which is given to us in the question, based on that, say if at all I compute the dividend, based on that when I compute the retention ratio, it is different than the retention ratio which has been given to us in the question. That is the reason we understand in this kind of question, what you can do, friends, you may ignore the retention ratio which is given to us in the question and you do answer. Or otherwise, you ignore the dividend per share information which is given to us in the question and you do answer. Either of the way you can make the computation of the answer for market price of equity share and accordingly you can give answer. Please write an answer. In that write down. In this question, comma, considering dividend per share rupees 6, comma, retained earning would be rupees 4 and retention ratio will be 40%. With paragraph write down. However, we have been given B, retention ratio 60% in the example. Full stop. So we can compute answer by using one of them. Full stop. With that, market price of the share can be calculated. Heading right now, calculation of market price of equity share using Walter model and using Gordon model. Earning per share is 10, dividend per share is 6, so retained earning is 4. How 4 is calculated? 10 minus 6. Retention ratio B, it is 4 upon 10, that is 0.40. Market price of the equity share is dividend per share plus earning per share minus dividend per share into R upon K whole upon K. I am taking the given dividend per share into account. Dividend per share is 6, retained earning is 4, R is 0.25, K is 0.20, whole divided by 0.20. So use your calculator. 4 into 0.25, it is 1. 1 upon 0.2, 5. 5 plus 6, that is numerator 11. 11 divided by 0.2, that is 55. That is the way the market price of the share can be calculated using the Walter model. Next, in case of Gordon model, again this is 10, this is 6, this is 4, this is 0.4. Then based on that the growth rate can be calculated. B into R. B stands for retention ratio 0.40 into R stands for the rate of earning 0.25. So it is 0.10, that is 10%. Dividend per share is rupees 6. That is market price of the equity share is D1 upon K minus. So dividend per share is 6. Cost of equity is 20% and the growth rate is 10%. 6 divided by 0.10, that is 60 rupees per share. This is the way the price of equity share can be calculated. Please write down answer. Write down a final note. In above answer calculation, comma, we have ignored given retention ratio and using given dividend per share, answer is calculated. Full stop.